Today we are gonna read a book about a special cat. I show you. Hop! Here is Pete the cat. He is a wonderful cat. Yes, I can swear it. And there are lots of books about this cat. The first that we're gonna read today is, wait a moment, Pete. Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Let's read it together. Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Art by James Dane. Story by Eric Litwin. Lots of buttons. Harpercollins Children's books. Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pum! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3! 1, 2, and 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pum! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2. Uh-oh. And did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pum! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. Uh-oh. And did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my 1 groovy button, my 1 groovy button. Pum! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. Uh-oh. How many buttons are left? Uh-oh. 0. 0 buttons. Oh, and did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? His belly button! Uh-oh. And he kept on singing his song. Ready? My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. Uh-oh. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no! We keep on singing! sing. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. And now, show me your belly buttons. Bye.